beer, rum, and rock and roll. Saving rock, one conversation at a time. With Randy Legault and Beau Shiminsky.
All right, we are back with the season finale of Beer, Rum, and Rock and Roll.
Feeling festive, man.
Yeah?
Feeling festive.
I like your festive toque. It's pissing me off that I don't have that. Oh, man.
Sometimes I beat you to the punch. Not. It's so rare.
See, now that ship has sailed. I'm not going to buy that now, you see. So for anybody who's just listening, you got the Kiss logo on a toque, and it's all glittery.
Yes,
I like this.
It reminds me of the shirts they had in the 70s, just the Kiss logo on the. You'd see them in the malls and stuff like that,
Yes.
and I always wanted one. Never had it. This is the closest one I got.
I had a T-shirt with that on it.
You
at
did,
one
eh?
time. But the little thing started coming off, so I had to get rid of it. But
yeah,
that's badass, man.
Yeah,
Nice
I
work.
like it.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think I gave you that T-shirt.
Well, I wear it in your honor
The
because
Stones
it's
Christmas shirt, yeah.
I don't usually wear festive T-shirts, sweaters, anything
Right,
like.
yeah.
That's not me. But this one I can get my head around.
You know me, I got rock tees for every occasion.
See that one there?
This is a new one.
I like it.
Merry Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, and it's got the original guys, which is
Come on. You don't buy one with the other two guys on it.
that's right.
And
Yeah.
it's in honor of Peter Criss, whose birthday was recently. I got
Right.
his necklace, the drumsticks.
See, I just got the glittery microphone on today, so to match the glittery. See what's going on.
I'm on Advil and beer today because,
Fuck, Advil will kill you, man. More than COVID.
dude, I had to do it. I only do it when I have to, and I had to do it because last night, my oldest son, Reed, who's 10, it was the parents versus the kids in hockey.
Oh, you hit the ice.
For an
Is
hour.
what I'm guessing.
Oh, I hit the ice right out of the gate twice hard. See that elbow?
Yeah.
See the bruise there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude. I fell twice right out of the gate, and then I was good the rest of the way. Like, I can skate. I'm not bad. But, man, it got good to me right off the hop. I tried some stuff, and I went down hard.
Ice is hard.
Holy shit, is it ever?
It's surprisingly,
Oh,
you think it's just going to be like hitting the ground
No.
or something, but it's not even close.
no, sir. And Andrea, she's watching with Beck, and they're on the other side of the glass, so I can't hear, obviously. But
Sure,
she's
sure.
like, everybody went, oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I just lied there. I just milked it, right? But
Yeah.
yeah. So I got home, popped some Advil, had a shower, had a beer, and yeah.
We got to rock her down. We got to rock her down.
It's all right. He's just pissed. Yeah.
That's all right.
So yeah, I'm a little stiff today.
You do what you do for your kids, man. I'll never forget one time with soccer. And
Yeah.
I might have ran for about 40 seconds. And
40 seconds.
with these kids, and I'm
Yeah.
like heaving.
Oh yeah.
And then, 5-10 minutes later, I pulled something. So now I'm hobbling around. We're not even 1/3 into the practice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my body's just not there, brother.
Well, I
hear
think I thought I was 20 flashback. That fucks you up every time, right? Oh no. You're mid-50s, dude. Slow down.
ya. Yeah.
Okay, man. Well, do you want to dive into the year that was 2021? You want to talk about what was good about it rather than what was shitty about it? Let's talk about what was good about it.
Yeah, let's stick to the positive.
Yeah,
here, my
absolutely,
Yeah,
man. In the
cool.
world of music, there was lots of good shit.
Yeah.
So let's just whip through some stuff, man. So in no particular order, let's talk about some albums that came out.
Sure.
Billy Gibbons released his third one. Anything that fucking guy does, I like. I
Yeah,
just
he
do.
sticks to the plan solid.
Does he ever, right?
Yeah, right? I mean, it's not groundbreaking. It's just
Yeah.
give me the good stuff, And it's nice to know that they focus on that and not trying to be too experimental, especially at that age, right?
Well, you're listening to a Billy Gibbons album, not his Easy Top album. There's that.
You do.
There's a bit of difference there.
There's a bit. Yeah.
But man, you got that voice and that guitar tone. That's all you need.
Yeah, it's good.
Right.
Yeah.
Rob Zombie's new one, I liked. He's just cranking it out again. I thought it was good. We
I
liked that.
didn't get into it that heavy,
Right.
like I might have listened to it 1.5 times,
Yeah.
He, again, character that just sticks to the plan.
You know what you're going to get. The Foos. Zero fucks to give, these guys. And they did some really different things on that album. Medicine After Midnight in it. I liked it. And you liked it too, if I recall.
I did.
Yeah.
That guy, that band, what they can kind of concoct together and continue to surprise me is a whole different animal. But we know that about Dave.
Right.
Dave is just on a different fucking planet.
He's not resting on this past success of the Foo Fighters at all.
The conviction is just so obvious.
And honest as hell.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And, people, I remember it was, I don't know how long ago, everybody's like, fuck, do I got to hear about David Grohl anymore? Because he was everywhere.
He was the poster boy for rock, absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah.
But usually when that happens, it's like, see you in the discount bin or
Right.
generally.
Right.
But this guy, his trajectory just continues to exceed and surprise and entertain, and I love it.
When it's real, that's what's going to happen.
I love it.
I agree. Another one that popped out for me is it was an unlikely but interesting duo, Adrian Smith and Richie Kotzen's album. I know you didn't love it. I didn't love it, but I liked it a lot. I thought it was interesting, and the cool part about it too, Beau, is I'm seeing they're gigging next year. Man, as if you wouldn't go check that out. I mean,
of course.
Come on.
That's guitar porn, and I'm there.
Exactly. Yeah, I enjoyed it, man, and that was interesting for sure. Now, which brings us, Adrian Smith brings us to the Iron Maiden album, Senjutsu. Of course, it's Iron Maiden. It's quality shit, but it's just, for me, it was just too bloated.
Right.
Like, I want him to go back to 4-minute songs and maybe 1 or 2 long ones. This was just a beast.
See, and that's what always surprises me is that you have an opportunity to go, like Ozzy did it, and that was Ruben saying, you got to go back. We got to go back to what the granddaddy started from,
You mean that last Sabbath album? Is that
yeah,
what
that's what I'm saying. It just here's one where it's like
13 you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know
Yeah.
it's not that recent, but it's
No, it's
where
the same idea.
when you get to that age and it's like, and Maiden hasn't done that.
They're getting proggier, man.
They are. They're going the other way, and with the other guitar player, and I'll never mention his name.
No, the name that should not be mentioned.
Exactly.
The Lord of the Dance.
Yeah, exactly. Can I spin this a few more times, please? But I'm just saying to the point that I'd love to see that from Maiden.
Strip it down and let it rip,
right? Like, let's just go back to the roots for one,
It'll happen, hopefully.
You think?
I hope so.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah.
The Coop. Alice Cooper, Detroit Stories. It was hit and miss, but it's cool that a guy like that is still putting out some interesting quality stuff. It's that simple. I mean, this guy's way, way into his career. He's in his fucking 70s.
Oh, yeah.
And still getting it done. Live and on album.
And he's always done it his kind of weird way that where albums like this make sense to Alice Cooper. Because there's no making sense of Alice Cooper.
That's right.
Really.
He's his own deal, that's for sure, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like all of it,
No.
but it's still a far cry from Poison. So
Right. Let's not complain too hard.
Yeah, right.
Right. We got to mention Greta Van Fleet, their album Battle at the Garden's Gate. Yeah, we've discussed this at nauseum. They kind of lost me on this one. Yes, they're fucking talented. They are. And the music I did enjoy, but that guy's voice just got on my nerves. And I like their other stuff. This kind of lost me. I'd probably go see them live. But this album I did not revisit a bunch of times. I just kind of jumped off that train.
Saw him live once.
Yeah, we did.
And
it was entertaining.
And
Yep.
it was.
Yep.
And hey, I love Zeppelin.
Sure.
So there's no problem there.
Yeah.
But trying to remember listening to the album, and I think my main comment was, this would be great as an instrumental record.
His voice is so in your face, and you either got to like it or you don't. It's like Geddy Lee, I guess, early Geddy Lee.
Sure, but it's so close to that other side that you got the double entendre there.
You got to mention it, though, because their popularity is not dipping. They're just getting bigger and bigger, right?
Yeah.
Our buddies, buddies. I call them buddies because I've been listening to it for a long time, but Volbeat just continues to crank out great albums. Servant of the Mind, like, this sounds like Volbeat, and I love it.
Yeah.
Like,
a band that
come on.
It has a unique sound, and it's different.
It really is different, especially that vocal.
Yeah, but he's got that Metallica kind of Hetfield kind of way he finishes lines and sentences
with a Danish accent.
Right, with this that it's kind of it's entertaining and fun.
It really is. It is fun,
Sure.
man. I love that band.
And heavy.
And heavy.
Yeah.
But melodic too, right?
Well, melodic heavy. Like
they'll do the little bit. But
not
then
much.
But then they switch it.
Yeah.
Just when you're losing it.
Yeah.
Like I'm like
oh yeah.
Now here's a guy who's cranked out a bunch of albums, Zakk Wylde, and he lost a lot of people because it got pretty repetitive, Black Label Society, right?
Oh, yeah.
But this new album, Doom Crew Inc., less pinch harmonics, he's singing better. It's a really good album. Like, it's the best shit he's done in a while.
Yeah, that was the trick with him was I didn't get into Black Label.
At all, ever, kind of thing?
I went and saw him, listened
Right.
to a bit of their music. It wasn't my thing,
Right.
really.
But to see him play live, you're
But
gonna go,
I'm going to see Zach because
Yeah.
I just remember as a kid being fascinated about who is going to be the closest to replace Randy Rhoads. There was guys that definitely could have replaced Randy Rhoads and kept going. Like Jakey Lee is a fucking amazing guitar player.
Yeah.
And could have kept going. But when Zach shows up, this scrawny little blonde-haired kid, it's like the replacement
He's fucking
has been
he's
found.
Like fucking 19 or something.
I
Yeah.
know.
I mean, he's amazing.
And rail thin, and his
Yeah.
transformation is unbelievable.
Yeah.
But it went this way that I did dig, you know, that
Right.
the too heavy kind of.
It's heavy. Yeah. But he does the Elton John thing too, right? There's piano ballads. He goes that way too. So it's not all
Super
just
talented.
in your face doom,
No.
right?
No.
My point is that this album is really good, I guess is what I'm saying. 'Cause
Well,
even-
what I've read and the reviews have all been super.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's been pretty positive. Yeah.
Changing gears quite a bit. Jerry Cantrell, I love Alice in Chains. They're my favorite of the big four. Anything he does, I'm interested in. So Brighton comes out a few months ago or a few weeks ago, and I like it. I mean, I love what he does. I love his voice. It's not Alice in Chains. It's Jerry Cantrell, his third solo album. It's been a while since he's done a solo one, but
Yeah.
I mean, of course, there's hints of that in there, but it's a different thing he does solo, and I dig it, man.
Alice in Chains was not it for me. Like it never registered, but honestly, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't get out of that Seattle scene. It's about the voice again. I think it was just, oh my eyes.
Oh, I love Lane's voice. Oh,
Yeah.
and,
Anyways,
and their voices together.
but hey, to each his own.
Yeah,
But
right.
again, been around a long time, putting out new music. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And he's a cool cat, too,
Yeah,
right?
totally. Yeah.
Government Mule, Heavy Load Blues, their first blues album. I mean, you can't go wrong there. Warren Haynes and the boys getting it done here. And it's shocking. Like, oh, it's their first full blues album. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of interesting.
And it's cool as fuck, right? I mean, it's good if you're into that shit, and I am.
Well, I am. Again,
Yeah.
the jam band thing is always
Right.
fun for me.
Oh, and they do that. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's just background for me that just moves and shakes and
It really
lives and breathes. And
I want the notch.
It's
I
not
wanna
produced.
I want to see this guy.
and
I've
I
never seen
haven't.
him. Which leads us to Bonamassa. Time clocks. I mean, this guy, a lot of, people don't like him because he's a little too slick and stuff, but fuck that. This album, I don't know. He's got a lot of albums. I don't know which number this is, but it's in the teens for sure. And it's really fucking good.
This dude does
Like-
not stop for a fucking second.
No, he does not.
Like you watch, I mean, I follow him on Instagram and he's a mass marketer
and humble
on
as
all
hell.
levels. But you think that slick thing would come with that baggage, right?
Right.
Not even close.
No.
And it's funny, I've talked to some guys in the, guitar community,
Yeah.
like just in conversation, it's like, oh no, Bonamassa, like it's
Really?
some of that,
Yeah.
right? And you're going, I get it, sorta,
Sure.
but that talent, man,
Dude.
is just unearthly.
And he's not showy. Like, he's very humble. Like, when people say you're the fucking best blues player today, he'll be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Pump the fucking brakes. Like, he's
Exactly.
that guy.
Yeah.
He's not braggadocious.
Yeah.
Is that a word? You know what I mean.
I
He's not
totally
that
do.
guy.
I
Yeah.
just like, Sunday morning,
Yeah.
something comes up on the fucking Instagram, and there's Bonamassa by a fireplace in his house with some 6 different Fender
Oh, my God.
vintage amps, right?
The gear this guy
Yeah,
has.
it's crazy. And then he just starts, just playing around, and he does that for about
Yeah.
60 seconds. You're just like, jaw drop.
But when you see his collection, he's single. Like, this guy's fucking guitar and amp collection
Oh.
is insane.
Hey, good on him, man, because I got the bug, just don't have the dough.
Don't have to tell. Exactly.
Yeah, totally.
I know you didn't dig this one, but I just want to mention it because it's KK fucking Downing. KK's Priest, Sermons of the Sinner. I had issues with it, but I'm just happy he did it. And he's going to tour it when he can next year at some point. I mean, he should be in Priest, and that's a whole other thing. We've beat that fucking drum enough. I'm just happy he did this, and he's going to be out there. Because he was always my favorite member of the band. I love this guy, and I'm glad he did it.
I got a question
Yeah, bring it on.
about KK.
Yeah.
I mean, guitar legend. Just as a kid in the 80s looking at Hit Parader magazine or Circus, and there's
Yeah.
Glenn and KK on the cover, and you're just like,
He was the coolest one.
he
Come on.
was this blonde, long-haired
Mhm.
nut bar that played with Priest. Why did he go KK's Priest? He could have done anything and everything.
Like the name you're talking about?
Well, yeah, he stuck it too close to the name, obviously. He just went to capitalize on that somehow, I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah.
But also, just like, I'm sure, I mean, he's in love with the music, whatever it is, but this seemed like it was kind of forced to stay in that genre, stay in that perspective, and stay in that Priest land.
Everything you just said is exactly what I like about it.
Wow.
The name's a fuck you to that band for not letting him back in. That's what that is, in my opinion, and I'm glad he did it.
That's the way I'm taking it.
And the music, that's what he writes.
Yeah.
Him and Ian Hill started the band. What else is it going to sound like? It's going to sound exactly like Judas Priest, and it should sound exactly like Judas Priest.
Well,
he's a third of all those songs. Of course it's going to sound that way.
yeah, I think there was an opportunity there that would have.
Oh, I'm the opposite. Musically, that's what I wanted. I mean, that's what I expected. I mean, it's fucking
Yeah.
KK Downing. And
Yeah.
what else is he doing?
Yeah.
He's a founder and priest. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad he's out there. GNR released 2 songs. One was kind of but I kind of liked that Hard School or whatever it was called.
Do you?
I did. Because, I mean, it wasn't great, but it harkened back to the old days, and I got a kick out of it. Do you think there's going to be a new album? I really don't.
I don't. I don't for a
like-
second think there's
no.
going to be a new album.
They throw in a couple of these songs just to keep that tour going a little longer. Like, I don't see it happening. I mean, I don't know.
And I don't know if it should. I'm good with what happened and
Yeah.
the small volume of work that they did.
Right.
I'm good.
And I'm okay with them milking this tour and all that.
Sure.
I have no problem with that.
Sure. But yeah, I don't see it. But that's we're on the
it's
same
gonna-
page.
No
Yeah.
matter how you slice it, it's going to be a letdown,
Yeah,
right? It just is.
it is.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Okay, let's change gears to docs. So
Okay.
let's whip through some of these. Michael Hutchins, Mystify. We like that one. It's a fucking sad tale, but I'm glad they did it because this guy, in my opinion, never really got his due. He's an awesome front man, and he's in an awesome band.
It's funny you say he didn't get his due, but oddly enough, they were a global power, and he did get his due.
But he's not mentioned. When you think of,
I understand. Yeah.
at least
Yeah.
that's what I think. He's not
Yeah.
really mentioned with these other guys.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, I dug that one as you did.
I did too.
Yeah.
It really kind of changed my mind because I wasn't a big NXS fan.
Right.
And when you went to a club, it was like I was just beaten down with it.
Sure.
You know, at
Yeah.
those early years in the pubs.
Oh, yeah.
And then with the NXS Rockstar thing, I had a hard time really getting captivated and interested in the fucking band.
Well, all the charisma was with him. Right?
Oh,
but I felt
totally.
bad for them. They're with a band without a singer, I thought, okay, I don't mind the idea, but you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
To your point, this should have been made, and glad that it's made,
Right.
even if it wasn't made sooner. But I mean, this
Right.
is a standout.
It really is. Yeah.
It is. And the footage is fucking amazing.
Yes. Speaking of amazing, that fucking Bee Gees doc, How Do You Mend a Broken Heart? It's so good. You don't have to be a fucking Bee Gees fan. I happen to be one. But you don't have to be one. This is a great story. And it was a phenomenal doc, I thought. Might be the best of the year. Up there anyway.
It was very good.
Right? Don't you think?
And I wasn't a huge Bee Gees fan, but I appreciate their footprint.
Oh, man.
You know, was
Those
pretty
vocals
crazy.
alone is
I know.
crazy.
And you know, there's only a handful of bands where the vocals like that. Bee Gees, Eagles,
Yep. Yeah.
maybe Jacksons, you know, and
Right.
you know, there's a new band, and we're talking Christmas later, and
Yep.
they didn't make it on my list, but definitely worth checking out. Just talking about vocals and harmonies and stuff like that.
Right.
The Pentatonics. Have you checked this out?
No. That's a scale, right? On the
No,
guitar?
that's the band.
No,
and
no,
it's
but
vocals.
that's that pentatonic is a scale.
Pentatonic. This is Pentatonics
Pentatonics.
with the X at the end.
Oh, I
Yes,
see. But that's
pentatonics.
clearly where they got it.
But yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But what's amazing is the harmonies and the richness of their vocals together.
Okay.
The low end, like listen to the bass, and you're fuck.
Okay.
Just start there.
The Cream doc, America's only rock and roll magazine. I thought it was fun. I mean, it's a look back at a time when music actually fucking mattered.
When magazines mattered.
Yes, everything mattered. It impacted the culture. And
Yeah.
it was a flashback to when I was a kid riding my bike to buy the magazine along with Circus and Hit Parader.
Yeah.
I enjoyed every second of that one.
Yeah.
Right.
And you want to see it on the other two now, right?
You really do.
You do.
Circus Doc. Yeah. Metal Edge Doc. Yeah, right.
Let's do them all. Yeah.
Zappa.
Mhm.
This was really good. Again, you don't have to even know who this guy is
Right.
to enjoy this documentary because he is such an interesting individual, personally and musically. I'm a huge fan, and I thought it was just awesome.
It's funny about these docs that we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's not like it's just this glorification, hyped up kind of experience.
Right.
There's a lot of sadness, and
Yep.
it's not just this raw machine, right?
Which some are, absolutely. Dude. Those are boring.
And they are. You know, you got Zappa's band there, and it seems like,
Yeah.
you know,
He's a ball buster.
yeah, it's not all, you know, fucking rah Zappa. You know,
Yes.
Frank, he's king,
Yeah.
and he ruled.
He definitely did.
But they still love him. And-
Love-hate relationship.
Yeah,
going there.
definitely.
Yeah, I dug that one. The Kiss A&E doc, we had our issues with it. Hey, it's...
I watched the one. That's it.
Yeah, you did the 80s one. Yeah, you're going to watch it. We're Kiss fans, so we're going to watch it. The good outweighed the bad, really, but it is what it is. It's an A&E doc. That's what that is, and we had our problems with it, but it was okay.
Well, we get Paul and Gene.
You get 2 takes on it.
That's it.
Yeah. Susie Quattro, Susie Q. Did you see that one?
I haven't watched it yet.
Dude, you should watch it.
She's my girlfriend.
Yeah, she's pretty cool, eh?
She was my girlfriend since I was 8 years old.
Since she was a Tuscadero.
Oh my God.
I didn't know a lot about her.
I know nothing.
The Happy
about
Days
her.
thing and
Yeah.
Can the Can, and I remember seeing her albums at cousins' places or whatever, but that was about it. I didn't realize how fucking huge she was over the pond.
Right.
And couldn't get arrested. Well, not couldn't get arrested, but wasn't near as popular over here. Could not really break over here, which I found surprising. She sold millions and millions of albums, man.
She jumped the shark on Happy Days.
Literally. No, that was Fonzie.
See, so she did too, right? Like,
right, yeah.
it's.
She was trying so hard to break through, but
I know.
they loved her over there. But anyway, yeah, you should check it out, man. It's really
Yeah.
good.
Well, I
Yeah.
have it. I just haven't.
Yeah. And that one-piece leather jumpsuit, come
Please.
on. And she broke the door down for all of them.
Yeah.
Joan Jett, all of them, man.
Yeah. Was it this? No, it must have been the year before because she was on that tribute.
Cherry Curry.
Yeah, the Sherry Curry
right.
thing.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
and that was the most recent time that she was reintroduced to me as my girlfriend.
Right. Right.
From that record.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Phil Lynot's another good one that comes to mind as somebody who deserved one. Long time coming. Songs for While I'm Away. Another guy that, yeah, we worship the guy, but your average fan, those boys are back in town and Jailbreak, and that's where it ends. They don't know anything about this guy. So it is worth looking at. It's a really well done doc, too.
You know, as a kid growing up with rock music and Thin Lizzy did not get the mentions. Back to Jumping the Shark. When that Boys Are Back in Town, it just was so huge and so everywhere. It became a problem to hear it, you know, and then
man, I never tire of that song.
you know what? I don't either. And it's such a 2-guitar attack kind of
Yeah.
band that I love, you know.
But there were a lot of things that went on there, like, not to go on and on about the doc, but for example, they're going to tour America, and Gary Moore was in the band at that time,
Yeah.
right around their peak there.
Yeah.
And somebody got fucking sick. Was it Gary or Phil? Somebody got hepatitis, and they had to cancel the tour. Like, this kind of shit kept happening.
Right.
Like, they couldn't get any momentum going
Right.
in the States
Yeah.
for a lot of different reasons.
What a great
And they
name
just
of
kind
a
of
band,
petered
too.
out. Fuck.
And he's great.
He's awesome, dude. Anyway, check that one out. Count Me In, the drumming doc. Did you see that one?
Did.
Okay.
I know.
It was really good.
Yeah.
But how?
Yeah, I know. I know where you're
The
going.
fuck do you not mention Neil Peart
I
in
know.
it?
Not once.
You don't mention the guy?
I know.
It's over it. I thought about throwing something at my fucking TV. How do you
Because
do
he couldn't
that?
participate because he was dead? Fuck. Give me a break.
Bizarre. It tainted it. Like, it was really well done.
Every guest on that show should have said that he inspired me.
Oh my god.
Every one of them.
What an oversight.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And
other
when
than
it's
that,
that bad of an oversight, it seems like it was meant to be that way. I don't know.
I wanna know what the producers have to say about that.
Yeah,
or the
totally.
director, whatever. Back to Grohl, another fucking home run. What Drives Us, I thought was entertaining. About all these bands driving around in a van.
Yeah.
He got all the heavy hitters in it because he's Dave Grohl.
Well, and a
And it was
different set of
entertaining.
heavy hitters, you know, was
Well,
kind of
true,
this-
but you got Lars in there and these guys.
yeah,
and
yeah.
I liked it. Like all his stuff. Sound City.
it wasn't like this put together thing that needed to be so created. It seemed like it was so loose that it just happened quickly, and
Right.
there's something about that kind of energy when you watch it that that this was not trials and tribulations to put together a show.
Oh, I think he has fun, yeah.
Right? It's like the
Yeah.
whole thing is just loose, great, good.
What a
that
great
kinda-
idea.
Yeah, totally.
Right? Yeah,
Totally.
thumbs up on that one.
Mhm.
The last one I want to mention is Rick James. Even the title is great. Bitchin'.
Yeah.
The sound and fury of Rick James. I just watched this one.
I have not seen it.
To say he's flawed is an understatement, but he's
Oh.
a flawed
Oh.
but incredibly talented individual. And he deserved this documentary. Like, holy fuck, a lot of people just jumped right over him. He did not get, he's the super freak guy to your average person.
Mhm.
This guy was a fucking badass in
Yeah.
every way. But drugs got a hold of him and fucking ruined him, right? That's it in a nutshell. Man, was he fucking unreal.
Yeah.
Like, he took all the best parts of everything. Elvis's jumpsuits, the Kiss's fucking show,
Yeah.
and the fucking... he was, they called it punk funk, I believe.
Is that right?
So that's what it was like. It was like heavy funk. And everybody's just like, holy fuck, who is this guy? Check this documentary out, man. It is really good.
Oh, I'm gonna.
But he just gets destroyed by fucking cocaine, basically.
I know that's coming.
Yeah. Behind the music.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. And while I touch on one more, the Beatles doc, is we haven't talked about it. I haven't finished it yet. The word on the street is it's phenomenal, and I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it, if it was an 8-hour Kiss doc, I would be done.
Yeah, of course. Of course. And are you a Beatles or a Rolling Stone? It's
Well, of course, Stones, but
Right.
still, apparently this is really something to watch.
I'm
Just
sure it is.
Watching these guys create on the spot,
Yeah.
like, that alone
Yeah.
is just really cool.
Yeah. And they love the studio. So,
oh, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they did, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, man, let's move on to interviews. Shane Gallus, part 2. Awesome talking to him again. My favorite was when he was talking about working with Uli, John Roth, and he goes, yeah, he lived in a castle. I'm like, yeah, he did. Of course he lived in a fucking castle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck.
It was a good time to connect with him a second time, and he's super talented drummer.
It's
and
amazing
musician.
how many people he's played in front of.
Oh,
like
dude.
that alone. And I think that's a big draw for a lot of musicians is to
Yeah.
entertain. Like that's the goal.
Yes.
I want 100,000 in fucking Wembley or whatever it is.
yeah.
And he's fucking done that across the world.
He's
Like
done
that's
that and played my brother's restaurant.
right.
I mean, he's that guy.
And he is from what? Just
Innisfail, I
before
believe.
Innisfail, just
Yeah.
before Red Deer.
That's
like,
right.
It's a small
Yeah.
community, right?
And I'm always fascinated by that last minute subbing for Fitz and Slash. That stuff is just fascinating.
I just
to me.
got to learn this in a day,
And
you
we were
know.
playing at the Ryman in Nashville.
And I got to hit timings and shit, and cues.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
So that was fun. And Todd Dammit Kearns, well, he's always a fucking blasty
Oh,
blast
yeah.
to talk to,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
So he was
yeah.
great. Paul Sparks. This was unexpected and awesome, right?
Yeah, a
Actor.
little peek behind the curtain there, right?
Yeah.
Which is always interesting and entertaining, right?
Dude, it was a great chat with him, man.
Yeah. And
Really
a guy
enjoyed
that, is pretty comfortable talking,
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Totally. What a great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I enjoyed our time with him for sure.
Yes. And last but not least, our buddy Reed Shimazawa for top 10 guitar riffs. I wanted to mention that because, man, that was a lot of fun. Agonizing and fun all at the same time, right?
Yeah, I'd do it again.
Oh, yeah.
What can I learn by then so that I could play it on the show, Randy?
Oh, that was watching you guys play. It was just, yeah, that was a blast.
I was just kidding.
I don't want to end on a downer, but we got to talk about the deaths this year. Sylvain, New York Dolls, Jim Steinman from Meatloaf fame, Bat Out of Hell. I mean, what an album that is.
Oh, the brains behind it all.
Him and Todd Rundgren, like
Rundgren, yeah, exactly.
sonically,
Rundgren getting into the Hall of Fame,
right. And it
So-
sounds so unreal even today.
Mm-hmm. Love this when I get a one-up on you.
Oh, here we go.
Is that it was not on your top 10 debuts show.
right? I thought about it.
I know you,
Yeah.
I don't even know if you did.
Oh, of course I
but-
did. Yeah, it was in there. I couldn't bump somebody. It was, yeah, I love that album. I really do.
I'm just teasing you. I'm just
Paradise.
trying
I don't need to hear Paradise again, but every other song, I really
to, 2 out of
like.
3 ain't bad, Randy.
I get on my roller skates right now.
Grab ass like this, baby.
Oh, fuck, that's roller skating material, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff LeBar from Cinderella, big Cinderella guy, so that was sad. Joey Jorgensen from Slipknot. Ronnie Tutt from the TCB, Elvis Band. And the two biggies, I hate to put one over the other when we're talking about people passing away, but Dusty Hill from ZZ. Like, man, that was crushing. And Charlie Watts. That was the biggie. Holy fuck. You thought he might outlive Keith, but
Yeah.
no way.
Keith's
gonna
you know
outlive them
what? I mean, how many jokes do you need to see
Yeah.
about the cockroaches? Fucking Keith Richards.
Keith and Cher. That's the joke. usually.
Cher.
Yeah. She's never dying either.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that must have just been gutting for those guys, but man, that's what they do is perform. So fucking off they went.
How can you not be prepared for that, though?
They knew, yeah.
Of course.
But off they went, right? Had to fill those fucking dates and Steve Jordan, I mean, he's the guy to do it, and he did great. And tribute to Charlie every night. And yeah, it's sad, but it's going to keep happening, man.
Sure.
Let's face it. Okay, let's just quit. Before we do the top 10 Christmas songs, let's look forward to 2022 for a bit. So we got new albums coming from Mr. Steve Vai, Inviolate. That's coming.
Okay.
Slash, his fourth album called Four. Taking a
right?
tip from Foreigner.
Oh, my God.
It's called Four. You got the Scorps coming back with Rock Believer.
Really?
The first single, Peacemaker, is actually really good.
I have not heard
it.
it.
Doesn't sound like 80s Scorpions, but
Right.
it fucking rocks.
Right.
I was surprised. Just the fact that they're still doing it's enough for me, right? Just,
And he can still do it because he sings fairly high. And
he really does.
Yeah.
They sound good. And this one's interesting. I don't know if you know this, but we love Beth Hart.
I dig her stuff.
And these are dicey, but in her hands, I think it might work. She's doing a Zeppelin tribute album, the whole thing Zeppelin. So in her hands, it could be cool.
You know
if she changes it up and does some cool things, it could work.
What's interesting is just before we did the show tonight, you're playing a cover of Jumpin' Jack Flash by the Stones.
Yeah, it was
And
Peter Frampton from the 70s.
I get it.
It was completely different.
It's really tough to cover the Stones. And it's really tough to cover Zeppelin. Because we got Greta already. I don't get that. Why?
It's hard to put the original out of your mind. I get it.
Wow.
But with her voice, I think it could be cool.
Sure.
Right?
Well, I think she's pretty cool.
Because I think there's good covers. I mean,
it'd be cool if she just did it at the piano. Think that's fucking.
I bet you there'll be some of that. Guaranteed.
I hope that's what it is.
Right.
You
The
know?
entire thing.
She's got
and her
such
song selection could dictate how cool it is too.
Really cool.
If she's doing obvious ones, that would be a bore.
Right.
Because I don't think it's ever a case of, I'm going to top this. I'm going to top the Stones. It's a tribute.
It's a tribute.
They don't think they're topping it.
No, I know, but it's like,
I know. As a listener, it's tough.
It's tough.
I know. Okay, new docs. Triumph. When are we going to see this fucking doc? I love this band. I'm dying to see this doc. Still haven't seen it. What takes so fucking long? I have no idea.
Because it played at the festival. And
It's been playing.
Yeah.
But where's it on demand?
Yeah.
Okay. And Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Theirs is in the can too. Where's this? Let's go. Let's go, people.
You know what? Funny you mentioned about docs that I want to see that
Yeah.
haven't happened yet. When's the AC/DC fucking thing coming out?
Never.
Really? You don't think?
I would shit if that happened. They're just not that band.
That's
Angus
a-
is not going to sit there and reminisce about their career. He's not going to do it.
That's a crime.
I hate to burst your bubble, but that's not happening.
You don't think so, eh?
No.
Never.
Unless it's unauthorized. It won't happen.
Wow. You'd
Fuck,
think.
they don't say shit about anything. Like,
Again, to my point, this is what I want to see.
yes.
But I'm surprised that
Yeah.
you're so adamant that you don't think it'll ever happen.
If I had to bet money, it's no.
Wow.
Do I want it? Absolutely,
Yes,
I
of course.
do.
I know I want.
Before more guys die,
Oh, I know.
right? They're
This
all
is
alive except Mel, so let's do it if you're going to do it. But man, I would be shocked. Last but not least, I mean, this year, yeah, there was postponements and cancellations, but live music came back. I saw a couple shows. There's a shitload of them coming up in the spring. This isn't a concert, but Bruce Dickinson in March, The Darkness in March, Blackberry Smoke in April, Royal Blood in April, Rage Against the Machine in May, Marcus King in May, Primus in June. This is kind of cool. They do a Farewell to Kings in its entirety. Wall to wall, Primus style.
awesome.
Oh, right? And
Oh, Neil Peart gets a mention there.
yeah, there you go, right? And last but not fucking least, September, because way delayed, is Roger Waters. That's in Edmonton.
Right.
So fingers crossed all that shit happens because I got tickets to all of them. So,
Well,
hey,
we'll see what the
no
world
guarantees.
well the world shows us in
Exactly.
2022. Yeah.
Okay, man, for the next few minutes, it's all about Kiss. This is why we're going to talk about Kiss. This fucking biatch
That
right
looks
here.
pretty fucking sweet.
Right?
Yeah.
This is your Destroyer 45th Anniversary Super Deluxe Edition. I could not wait to get my fucking hands on this thing. Got to reach for the specs. That's your cue.
Do it.
That's your cue to sing.
When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now,
That works.
will you still be saying?
I think I like Old Man better. Go for it. I'm a little old man.
You got a little old man?
Ted does Old Man.
I was going to grab the guitar, but I fucking won't. I'll just say, old man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you.
I just want to hear the.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I need the specs for the font is fucking small. Disc 1 is your album remastered. Again, that's what that is. Disc 2, Destroyer era demos, which are divided into Paul Stanley demos and Gene Simmons demos. So you get 5 from Paul, and the rest are Gene, up to cut 15, so you can do the math there. So some have been released before. Like if you go on YouTube, you can hear this shit. But some hadn't been released. Like you get the demo for Detroit Rock City, which is really interesting. Like where that came from.
Before the production.
Yeah. It sounds pretty cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you get this song called It's the Fire and Love is All Right. Like, for example, God of Thunder and Rock and Roll is what it was called, God of Thunder. That's been released before. And it's that shuffle.
Right. Yeah, I've heard it. And it's, what?
Bob Ezrin's like, no, Gene will be singing this one.
Sorry.
And we're slowing it way down.
Yeah, Paul, that's your tune, but Gene's on it.
Right.
Yeah.
And the standouts on the Gene demos, you get Burning Up with Fever, a demo from that, which is interesting because that ended up on his 78 solo album, right?
Right.
So that's kind of cool. And Rock and Roll Rolls Royce, I'm like listening to it going, oh, that's fucking interesting. It ends up Love 'Em, Leave 'Em off Rock and Roll Over. Like you can hear parts of it.
Sure.
Oh, so that's, as a Kiss fan, this is really cool shit.
Sometimes you don't go just from thin air. You got a pile of stuff that was working, but just something wasn't quite right.
Right.
You know?
But part of it worked, so that's what ended up.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
And another one that's interesting is Howlin' for Your Love. It's kind of cool. I think it's on YouTube. I think it has a video and everything. But you can see why they bailed on it.
Yeah.
Like it's just not quite there, right?
Right.
Disc 3 is outtakes, alternate versions, mixes, and singles. So it's like 22 tracks, early versions of this and that. But the standouts there, you get Beth acoustic.
Ah.
So just acoustic guitar, that's it.
Right.
And you get an instrumental of that, which is kind of neat.
And so they did that demo back in that time.
This all happened back then.
Right.
Yep.
So well before Unplugged, where they just took
yes.
this is how groundbreaking this band is. You know what I mean?
Right?
Hey, let's
on.
do another version of that with the acoustic guitar.
And it's funny they didn't, it took this long for that to come out because it's really cool.
Yeah.
And you get Detroit Rock City just as an instrumental. I like this kind of stuff too,
Yeah.
right? It's just cool, right?
That's cool.
Now,
Do they have the sound effects to lead into it?
No.
Okay. Just okay. All right.
Now, here's the only bump in the road. Disc 4, live in Paris at L'Olympia, May 22nd, 1976. So it's 12 cuts. Hey, it's Kiss Live in 76. That'll be great. Sounds like fucking shit. Sounds terrible.
Right.
What it sounds like is some fan who had something there. But as a fucking hardcore, there's soundboard stuff from this era. This sounds way better than this.
Right.
Release that. I don't really understand why they were releasing this. It
When
sounds
they
like
have
shit,
other
dude.
stuff that
when
sounds
they have
better.
other stuff. To your point, if they didn't have anything else, fine.
But
I know they do.
From 76?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Then,
they do.
Then I would be like you, not understanding what I just paid for. But
I don't get it.
yeah.
But here's the rebound. The reason I paid way too much money for this thing.
Can we just give us a range of what this cost?
Well, I got it early and then it went up, but right now on Amazon it's $260. Yeah, but if you're a Kiss freak, this is no
Fuck,
problem.
that's nothing.
G
What's
needs a new pair of
What's
shoes.
the coffin cost?
Yeah, that was $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
God, I thought about it. It's a beer cooler, Bo. Here's where they rebound, and the reason I bought this fucking thing, really, is the Blu-ray audio.
Of course.
Dude,
Yeah.
we know who Steve Wilson is, don't we?
Yeah.
Porcupine Tree.
Right.
He does a bunch of this stuff. He's done stuff for Tears
Fuck,
for
I gotta
Fears.
listen to them again.
He's done stuff for Jethro Tull. Yes, he did the Rush Farewell to Kings 5.1 mix, and he did this motherfucker. And dude, it's so good, especially Detroit, with all the sound design.
Yeah.
It sounds. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. It sounds like the first time I fucking heard it.
You know, it's crazy when you got all your senses
Yep.
kind of alive when you first hear music that really fucking grabs you, right? So you go back to that time. I can remember where I was,
Yep.
what I was eating,
Yeah,
you know.
yes.
So we got taste, we got sight, we got
Yep.
sound. You know, it's all there.
I mean, I would like it, but Steve Wilson doing Rock and Roll Over be a little different than this. Like, there is stuff to work with on here in
Right.
terms of 5.1 and
Oh,
the
of
sound
course.
design and shit, right?
Please.
So you get full tilt here, right? You get Dolby Atmos, you get Dolby True HD, you get DTS HD, and you get the, 24-bit stereo. Like, it's fucking wicked. dude.
How many speakers you have is it's going to be able to handle it. That's what.
Well, that's the caveat. To appreciate this fully, you need a system to really appreciate it.
At least a 5.1. Like, I mean,
Oh.
you get surrounded. It's just a bit more detailed, and it all depends on how specifically he mixed for. And this is getting way too technical because
This is your world, man.
I'm just starting to film where
Yeah.
we're mixing in Atmos. We get to pick which speaker
Right.
above your head that something happens in. You know what I mean? It's like the detail is different.
So you get the album, obviously, and you get Beth Acoustic and Sweet Pain with the original Ace solo in it, 5.1.
Okay.
So you get those two bonus tracks. He remixed those. So yeah, it's fucking sick.
I got to say this as you're doing that. There's something about certain music that you can appreciate on these kind of levels. Like, I don't need to hear Cheap Trick in 5.1. I don't need to hear Volbeat in 5.1. You know, I'm just going in, to bands that I love and whatever that got great music.
Yes.
I'm just first ones that come to mind. I'm like, but Kiss, yeah, I want to hear it in all its
Right.
you
I hear
know.
what you're saying. Certain bands lend themselves.
Right. Like Zeppelin would be awesome in 5.1, obviously, or
Pink
bigger.
Floyd, for
Pink
example.
Floyd on
But
a
you know
different
what?
level.
I've got Appetite in 5.1. And I thought, well, what's this going to sound like? It's just a straight ahead rock thing. You'd be fucking surprised how wicked it sounds.
I'm not
'Cause you
saying
can-
it doesn't sound wicked.
I'm just saying,
yeah.
I was with you, right? Pink Floyd, yes, this stuff makes more sense. But when I crank this thing, you can close your eyes and picture where these guys are in the studio. It's really fucking cool.
Why I say that about Kiss is that Kiss is about 4 characters. It just lends itself. I couldn't care less what the other 2 guys in Cheap Trick are doing. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Let's dive into this thing.
Yeah.
You get your book. So it's
Yeah.
got lots of great photos in it. The one that stands out is this one, Beau. And tell me what you think is unusual about this photo right here.
okay, I need to look at it, so you're gonna have
Okay,
to
let's
pass
show the
me
camera.
the book. What's unusual about it?
Yeah. The bottom.
No, I'm good. I don't want to rip your book.
The one with Ace and Paul at the bottom there. What do you
What's-
find unusual about that
What's
shot?
unusual?
No pressure. I mean, I'm not going to leap on you if you don't get it.
I give up.
Okay, it's 1976.
Is it about their costumes? Is it about the costume?
Yeah, they got the costumes. They're holding up a picture. Why aren't you wearing them? Like, why are you wearing the Alive outfits, holding up a picture of the band in the new Destroyer outfits? Why aren't you wearing them? I thought that was weird.
Right.
These are things I noticed.
Yeah, like something
Right?
bugged me. Something bugged me about what they were wearing.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Maybe
Anyway.
maybe they're at the cleaners.
Maybe. Well, we got 5 seconds for this photo
Yeah,
op. You know what I mean?
I want to know. As a Kiss geek.
Yeah.
So this is kind of cool. It's got the tape label on it. Anyway, that's the book.
Yeah, I love that shit because this is a long gone era, man. You know, when you were in a recording studio and you had
Yes.
tape, and you had to write shit out, it was just a different time.
You got your chopper shots. We've all seen those, right? I've only looked at this once, by the way, so it's pretty fresh for me, too. Sticker, which, of course, I'm not going to stick on anything. The stickers, more stickers.
Not going to stick on anything.
More
That's
stickers.
cool.
Yeah.
That's worth $260 right
Kiss
there.
Army
That
stuff.
little cellophane Kiss
Oh, yeah.
sticker for your window.
And these are like press pack stuff, right? So album cover. And that shot is awesome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is my favorite era by far. I mean, Love Gun's great, but I prefer this one. Kiss discography. Yeah,
I
yeah.
prefer the Love Gun album art.
Oh, I don't actually.
You don't?
I like it, but I take Destroyer by a nose. Yeah.
I'm not
Kiss
so
Army
much.
certificate.
Oh, wow.
I remember some of this shit from when I was a kid too, right? This
Oh,
is
I do too.
Kiss Army, like a newsletter thing, right?
Yeah.
Get some poster cards.
Beauty.
This is kind of cool. You can see the the light, the lens flare and shit. That's cool. That's cool. What else we got? poster. Now on sale. So this would have been in the record store, right? Cool. See, this you're thinking, well, that's not 76. Look at those outfits. But there was an overlap there.
Right.
In fact, they were in these outfits in Europe playing like Detroit Rock City and stuff.
Right.
For a little bit.
And I could
Right?
see that happening.
Yeah. While their boots are getting made.
Just not taking press photos for it. You know,
That's right.
what I don't see.
This is really cool. So what this is, you get the redone program from the concert.
The way it was?
The way it was.
Right.
Like, look at that picture of Ace.
I know.
Come
Give me
fucking
that.
on, dude.
You can masturbate over this later. let me look at it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Fuck, look at Paul. Look at that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I mean, come on, dude. He's got the
Just
full feather thing
right
going
up
there.
his fucking alley there, right?
You got blueprints of the stage,
Cool.
right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What else we got here? Here's what I don't get. I mean, I get it and I don't. But these fold-out posters, I mean, it's cool. Like the Paul Lynde Halloween special was a fucking mind-blower as a kid. I get it. I mean, this is just sick, right? But it's got creases and lines all over it. I would never frame this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's the
give it-
way they would get a poster in a magazine back in the day. That's when it's even more authentic, Randy, is when it has the creases in the middle.
No, Beau. I want a poster roll coming to my house so I can frame this shit. I mean, I've got this one, the Barry Levine one, actual one. I mean, Empire State Building, that's iconic as hell, right?
Yeah, man. They're a New York band. It's like, yeah.
They're right on the edge there, hey? Like that's people often think that's fake. It's fucking real. Anyway, but it's creased, so it goes nowhere.
It stays in the box.
It stays in the box. So that's that part, and then these are the discs, of course. So you got the album remastered, you got the demos, and you've got the awful sounding live album. Oh man,
Yeah.
it's rough, dude. But yeah, there's the 5.1.
Yeah.
This is the shit. This is just killer. You know, as a selfish fucking prick I can be, I hope they don't release this separately. You should have to pay $260 for this.
Yeah. I got to tell you what, Randy. I'm going to go on a search tonight for the 5.1 only version
For $20.
of this for $25 on Amazon.
You bastard.
Shipped
Yeah.
to my house on Sunday at 10 a.m.
Which is usually what they are.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I got a bunch of Rush ones and they were $200. Anyway, so that's that. It's if you're a Kiss fan, this is a must-have. It just is. It's wicked, dude.
Well, you got me excited, but now that you have it, I can't have it to your rules. See?
Oh, this is different.
I'm teasing,
This is
but
different
I'm
than
just
Tukes.
saying. I'm saying
Okay, last but not least,
we're getting to this now.
top 10
Yes.
Christmas songs. In the spirit of the Christmas season, I'll let you pick if you want to go first or second. I really don't have a horse in that race. What do you want to do? Do you want to go first or second?
I like to finish, Randy.
Okay, I'll go first then, man.
Yeah, hit me.
I like Christmas music. I'll just say it. Around the Christmas season, I've got, I don't know how many Christmas albums, like a fucking lot.
Yeah.
Let's just say 100, whatever it is. And I just put them on shuffle, and it's in the house a lot. I like it, for some reason. I just do. And the best ones are the ones where the band or artist really makes it their own. So it sounds like Cheap Trick, a band you mentioned, or it sounds like
Sure.
whoever.
Sure.
Not, rather than just doing a straight ahead fucking cover. So that's my only criteria. So I'll dive right in. Number 10, having said that, this is not that at all. This isn't even a
Let
cover.
me clarify what I'm not doing.
This is one of two that aren't covers at all.
Okay.
This is an original.
Uh-huh.
It's their only Christmas song, so I had to put it on here.
And I'm thinking I know who it is.
But it's not really that good.
Oh,
but I
know
love the band,
exactly what
so
it is.
It has to be on here.
Is it Mistress?
Yep. It's AC/DC, Mistress for Christmas. The lyrics are ridiculous.
I do it.
I just can't wait till Christmas time when I can grope you in the hay. What?
Yeah.
I can hear you coming down my smokestack. I want to ride your reindeer, honey, and ring the bells. Hey, it's AC/DC. What's it doing on Razor's Edge in 1990? I
Right.
have no idea, but it's my number 10.
This is why I think they'll make a movie, because they're so unpredictable.
Oh my God.
They're going to make a doc.
I couldn't not put it on. That's why it's number 10.
It may show up later.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
hopefully
saying.
not too much later. 'Cause it's not that great.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, man. That's all I got to say about my number 10.
Okay, I'm going to just let this be known
Sure.
that I had a Christmas radio show that ran across the country in Canada for 15 years. It's still running, actually. It's just not at the level it was.
I knew this.
And now we got a web thing. It's still there.
It's still a thing.
It's still a thing.
Right.
I've heard a lot of Christmas music.
Yeah.
And I've kind of program directed with my business partner. And so I'm so versed that it was pretty obvious what I was going to pick. It was hard to call it to the 10.
Sure.
Because I could put this in any order and I'd be going, it's just a great Christmas song for a multitude of reasons.
Okay.
So I come from this background. So you're going to get some stuff in here that changes formats. It's not stuck to a genre by any stretch, you know?
Right.
So I'm going to smoke a little bit of weed and then I'm going to get into it. All right.
Bring it on.
So let's start with number 10.
Number 10, 10, 10, 10.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I went with the original only because it's so earwormed in my head and the vocal, but it's the Thurl Ravenscroft
Wow.
version.
There's a mouthful.
Right. I don't know what he looks like. I don't care.
From the original animated thing we're talking about. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I immediately love how negative and how dark and twisted this whole thing is, and the vocal is so good.
It's cool.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
I always thought it was longer. It's not even half an hour of this fucking thing.
The show itself.
Yeah.
Short. Yeah.
It's very short. But as a kid, you don't realize
It's an
that.
animated TV half hour. That's what it is.
Right. I
Yeah.
thought it was long. I always thought
Like
it was longer.
22 minutes.
Yeah.
Is what it would be.
Who does the voice of the Grinch? Boris Karloff or somebody like that.
Yeah. I think so.
I never thought of that. That's a great choice, man. Yeah, it sounds cool, right? Yeah.
It's got a vibe.
Yeah, it does.
And
It's dark.
It's lasted this many years, and I don't go a year without hearing it.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
My number 9, it's off a 7-track Christmas album that came out in 2016. It's all blues, baby. So this is Merry Christmas Baby off Rockin' Christmas Blues by Joe Bonamassa.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He slows this one right down and fucking rips on it. It's just the whole thing is like that, but this one in particular, it's exactly what you'd expect this is going to be.
Right.
And it's a home run for me. It just sounds great.
Merry Christmas, baby. Baby, you shout and treat me nice. Merry, Merry Christmas, baby. Baby, you shout and treat me nice.
Like there's two sides. There's the secular and the non-secular, right? Like it's either about Christianity or it's about Santa Claus.
I don't think about any of that.
I just listen to the music
really
and how
don't.
heartfelt and emotional it is.
Right.
And this is leading right into my number 9.
Okay, let's go.
Remember the albums Merry Xmas?
Yeah, I got them both.
I do too, but you can't find them anywhere. Like if it's not on Apple, it's not.
hey?
Nope.
They're
No.
awesome.
Right? I had no idea who Eric Johnson was when I was listening to Merry Xmas 1.
You didn't, hey?
No.
You hadn't
I hadn't
you hadn't
heard Cliffs of
Dover?
Dover. No, I hadn't heard it yet.
Wow.
Eric Johnson does a version of the first Noel.
Yeah, he does.
On Xmas.
yeah.
And he does acoustic and electric. And it's just, Christ.
It's really good.
It really is. And the arrangement that he does is just goosebumps every time. Every time.
His tone is so unique.
Yeah.
You know what? You can say I'm a fucking wuss, but those albums are wall to wall. I just stayed away from both of them. Otherwise, my whole list would be those. Like, those albums are so fucking good. I just stayed away from them because they're so good. Like, it's so...
Well, I'm all over the fucking map
Oh.
here, so I'm not
That's a
staying
great
into any
pick, yeah.
genre, but
No.
That one for me was killer.
And there's no vocal on either of those CDs, if I'm not mistaken.
No
It's
vocal.
all instrumental. It's so
It's
badass.
Merry Xmas, dude.
Yeah. But still, you could have guys shredding with vocals. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's so good. Okay, man, I could have picked any of these 13 off this album, but I went with the title track. It's an instrumental, but super tasty. I went with the Reverend, Horton Heat.
Okay.
They've got a Christmas album called We Three Kings, so I
Yeah.
went with the We Three Kings.
Yeah.
And it just, you're hearing it right now in your head, I'm sure. It's rockabilly vibe, but tasty as shit, right? It's so fucking good. It's just cool as hell. Yeah, the whole album's great. I almost went with Santa Looks a Lot Like Daddy. That was a funny one, right?
Oh, yeah.
But I thought, no.
Santa looks a lot like Daddy. Yeah.
But I love this band, and it's a great album. It's fun, and that track is really tasty.
I'm going 8, and I'm not sticking to rock genre on here at all.
There was no rules on this one.
That's right. And
No holds barred, as they say.
I'm a huge fan of the show, the film, that introduced me to this song because I did not know this song until I watched a film. And I was lampooned big time.
Oh, can I guess? You can let me
Yeah,
guess?
sure, man. Number 8.
Alakaliki Maka?
Yeah, Alakaliki Maka. I
Who is that?
That is Bing Crosby.
Oh, it is.
It makes me feel so good inside,
It's a
and that's
good one.
what Christmas is all
Yeah.
about to me, man.
Alakaliki Maka.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, yeah.
it is classic. I need it every year. I do. And I watch that film every
That's
year.
a great pick. Yeah. Could it be any hotter in here?
Alakalikimaka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas to you.
Melikaliki Maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
Great pick. I like the way you're coming at it because our lists are not going to be the same, and that's great.
It's not going to be close, I'm sure.
Number 7 for me,
Yeah.
originally sung by Darlene Love, so she's a Motown chick,
I know
right?
the one, yeah.
And that's a killer Christmas album too, the Motown Christmas.
Yeah, Phil
Oh.
Spector just put this shit together, man.
And well, he also was involved with this one.
Okay.
And Darlene's on it too, doing backing vocals.
Okay.
It's U2, Christmas Please Come Home.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking good. I'm not a U2 freak by any means, but this is moving stuff, man. Apparently they recorded it at Soundcheck in 87 on the Joshua Tree tour. And then it came out on A Very Special Christmas, Volume 1 in the same year.
Yeah.
And yeah, Spector's on it. It's that Motown vibe mixed with U2 perfectly. Like it sounds fucking great.
Yeah.
So it's my number 7.
It was on my short list.
It was, eh? How
Yeah,
good do you think
it was. Again, I heard so much Christmas music because when you build a show like we were building,
Right.
it wasn't just in December. You know,
Right.
we were constantly working this throughout the year.
Right.
And this is a big popular song for a lot of people.
It
and,
is.
And it was close, but I got, anyways, we're,
Yeah, that's
we're
all
moving
right.
on. It was
That's
a
all
great
right.
pick.
The snow's coming down. I'm watching it fall. Lots of people around. Baby, please come home. The church bells in town. They're ringing a song. What a happy sound. Baby, please come home.
I mean, I could have made a top 10 Elvis list and I would have been happy.
Yes.
Just saying.
oh,
you know.
yes.
Mama Like the Roses. I would love to have that on a top 10. But number 7, Santa Bring My Baby Back to Me, is just one of these Elvis songs. I need it every year, and it just the way he phrases it and the band and just the whole song.
Yep. He rules this genre.
Yeah.
Like if I could just
This
have
is
one
what I'm
album,
saying.
it would be his.
Yeah.
And I could listen to it over and over and over.
I know.
It's so fucking good, dude.
I know.
His vocals are so amazing, right?
I know. And this one, because it's
That's a good one.
non-secular. It's just kind of like
Yeah.
this fun little
Oh yeah.
little Santa do me a solid kind of thing, and the way he
Santa
does
do
it,
me a solid.
right?
You will get no argument from me on that, obviously. Well, maybe that it's not high enough, but
Well,
other than that,
that one is a beauty.
That is a
and
good
I
one.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
absolutely, dude.
I don't need a lot of presents to make my Christmas bright. I just need my baby's arms wound around me tight. Oh, Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back to me. Santa, bring my baby back to me.
Okay, this one, I hate to pick the same song twice.
What number is this? 6
This
for
is
you?
number 6.
Yep.
This song's twice on my list. I didn't want to do it, but I fucking had to because
Oh, you got the same song.
yeah, because it rocks so fucking hard. This is a version of Run, Rudolph, Run.
Oh, okay.
A bunch of people have done this one. And it's on my list twice. And this is the first time you're going to hear about it. You got Dave Grohl on drums.
Yeah.
You got Billy Gibbons on guitar.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
On bass, some guy named Lemmy. This thing fucking
Yeah.
slays. I had to put it on here. It just rocks. It's just awesome. It's a Chuck Berry tune, as most
Sure.
people know.
Sure.
And it's fucking wicked. It's from an album called We Wish You a Metal Christmas and a Headbanging New Year. And most
Oh,
of
I
it,
remember the record.
most of it's not that good, actually.
No.
But this track is fucking awesome.
Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's gonna make it to town. Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down. Run, run, Rudolph, we're feeling like a merry-go-round. Hey!
The contradiction is so funny.
Yeah.
You know, just like Mistress for Christmas, it was just,
Yeah.
what? You
Yeah.
know?
Oh.
But
it's
why
awesome.
not? I like the disconnect.
Right.
You know, totally works for me. And, yeah, star-studded. Good pick.
Yeah, it's a gooder. Yeah.
Good pick.
Okay, man, number 6 for you.
Horn stabs. Funky bass.
Okay, there's a James Brown Christmas album. Is this off that?
There you go.
Hello!
Now,
That's a great album.
I got it on vinyl.
Yeah.
You know what? I got to say this about Christmas, and I look forward to it every year, is because we don't have the sound system yet finished in the house, and I'm still waiting for all this. But I have a turntable. And the only time I really take out the vinyl is at Christmas.
Okay.
And I buy Christmas vinyl. So,
Interesting.
you know, Eric Clapton to James Brown to
Yep.
all of it. You know what I mean? I'm buying the vinyl.
Right.
And I have this record on vinyl.
This one's really good.
And my favorite track off this record is Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto.
Yeah.
It is the best. Go straight to the ghetto. It's just got the swing.
They don't really sound like Christmas songs is what I like about it.
Oh, no.
Right?
I mean, there may be a sleigh bell in there, but it's,
Sure.
you know, that's usually the
Yeah.
only way to color any song to make it
But
Christmassy.
they're not super obvious.
No.
It's good. I agree. Yeah.
I
JB.
love it. It's super fun.
Santa Claus goes straight to the ghetto. Santa Claus goes straight to the ghetto. Tell him James Brown sent you. Go straight to the ghetto.
Okay, number 5. This guy has made part of his career this stuff, and it's just wicked. So he's got 3 albums. You're going to know right away as soon as I say the first one. Boogie Woogie Christmas.
Okay.
Dig That Crazy Christmas, and Rockin' Rudolph. He's also got an live album, Christmas Comes Alive. So I had to have him on my list. I could have picked any song. It's Brian Setzer Orchestra.
I knew it.
I went with Getting in the Mood
Yeah.
for Christmas because it's not a Christmas song. Getting in the Mood is an old standard, and he
Yep.
fucking rocks it out,
Yep.
swings like crazy.
Yep.
They just changed the lyrics
Yeah.
to make it Christmassy,
Right.
and I love it, man.
Yeah.
It's a parody of that original one. It just puts a smile on my face, man. It really does.
Brass. I mean, just like James
Oh.
Brown. It's just like you get this into it, and it just lifts your spirits. It's just so attacking. Great pick.
Santa's gonna leave his crib up north at the pole. Dude is all the style and that's the way that he rolls. Let me hang the stockings when the lights are down low. We'll listen to some music by Nat King Cole. Baby, if you're ready, then I'm ready to blow. It's Christmas and I'm really getting in the mood. In the mood. Sleigh bells are ringing. In the mood. Yeah, the party's swinging. In the mood. 'Cause Santa's bringing
This is your Brian Setzer live.
Yeah.
So every year he does this. And I saw it
Yeah.
at a casino here in town
Right.
a couple years ago. And it was a fucking blast. Like, it was just awesome.
Yeah.
Full big band, chicks singing background vocals.
It's
It
an
was-
event, right?
It was killer, dude.
Christmas is an event. Setzer's an event. Great pick.
Yeah.
He's
absolutely,
not on
dude.
my list.
What?
I picked this one. This is number 5 for me.
Yep.
I picked this one because it married two completely different cats who were both absolutely legendary on their own accord.
Oh, I know what it is.
I'm sure you do.
Bang and Bowie.
Yeah. It's part of Christmas.
What's the song?
Little Drummer Boy. Peace
Little
on
Drummer
Earth.
Boy,
Little Drummer,
right.
/ Little Drummer Boy.
Right, yeah.
It's just the back and forth, and it's just,
Yeah.
it makes you feel really good. And
Two completely different worlds getting together. It is cool, for sure.
very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And I don't really tire of it because Little Drummer Boy has kind of got it's not a great Christmas song. Like it's, "Come, they told me, pa-rum-pa-bum-pum." It doesn't
Yeah.
inspire you at all.
I agree.
But what's cool about this is that when you got Bing doing it, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, it changes the whole fucking song.
Peace on earth, can it be? Years from now, perhaps we'll see the day of glory.
Okay, number 4 for me. This one's got a more serious tone to it. I just find it really moving. Again, Phil Spector's involved producing this one. You know what it is already, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Came out in 71. Not only did it become a Christmas standard, it's a fucking Vietnam protest song.
Right.
Like, who could do that?
Yeah.
Well, John Lennon could do that.
And Yoko, you got to include Yoko.
Do we have to?
You got to include Yoko.
John and Yoko in the Plastic Ono Band. Yeah, okay. It's John. Yeah, Happy Christmas War is over. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. I never tire of it. It's moving.
Wow, I disagree with you.
You don't like it?
I could just not get this song.
Oh, I like it. I got a quote from Lennon before you go off on how much you don't like it.
I'm not going to. I'm done with it.
Well,
I'm
that's it.
saying,
You just
yeah.
don't like it? Oh, I love it, man. Now I understand what you have to do. Put your political message across with a little honey. So that's what he did with Imagine too, right?
Well, yeah, this is the Vietnam era.
If
when
you
he-
really look at the lyrics to these songs, he wants to hammer this point home, but he surrounds it with, a softer touch or whatever. But yeah, I really like this one.
I'm so happy Christmas. We hope you have fun. The near and the dear one. The old and the young.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I appreciate what the song is.
Yeah.
I get all that. But it's one of those, I want to feel fucking good at Christmas, Except
hear
for
you.
one song on my list where it doesn't support that kind of messaging. I like to feel fucking good.
Right.
And that song does not make me feel good. But hey, man, there's billions of people that agree with you right now.
It's pretty
that-
good production too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I dig it.
Sure.
So it's my number 4.
Cool.
All right.
You're not going to see this coming.
Well, a few years I hadn't seen coming. It's good.
Yeah. And this is number 4. And I am not a Christian and I don't
No,
believe
no
in
way.
anything. But the song is called Breath of Heaven. And it's by Vince Gill.
Oh, wow.
Who is a fucking amazing guitar player, but country guy. He's with the Eagles.
Did not
so-
see that coming. So does he have a Christmas album then? Is that
Oh,
what we're
yeah.
talking about? Okay.
Yeah, and
of course
this is going back to late 90s.
Okay.
And written by Chris Eaton and Amy Grant, who I think has got an incredible
Wow.
voice too. But she's
This
also
is Christian.
She's very Christian. But
Yeah.
the song is called Breath of Heaven, and when you hear him sing, he's got this high register
Okay.
and the sweetness, the syrup in his voice. And the song is secular, but
Right. Who
It's-
cares? It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. But man, when
Yeah.
you hear him sing with the conviction, I just love the song.
Breath of heaven, lighten my darkness, pour over me your holiness, for you are holy.
Number 3, we've mentioned this guy, and this one just came out, and it went into my top 3 immediately. Is there anything this guy can't make sound fucking cool? It's Billy Gibbons, Jingle Bell Blues.
Okay.
He just released it like a week and a half ago or whatever.
Interesting.
It's fucking wicked.
Huh.
Slowed down, and he rips on it. I'm like, yep, this is incredible. Well, I love him,
Right.
right?
You're a big ZZ guy.
I really am.
You are.
And this
Yeah.
is really cool, dude.
Huh.
I mean, he blueses it right the fuck up, right?
Right.
It's just so cool.
Yeah.
I want to give you a quote from him, why he did this thing. He said, it dawned on us that everybody loves Christmas music. I don't know if that's true. I know people that hate it.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Yeah.
And everybody loves Jimmy Reed blues vibe. I know I do.
Yeah.
So we figured we'd combine them. We threw in some hot rod references for good
course,
measure
yeah.
because our preferred sleigh is the horse-powered propelled kind.
Eliminator.
Exactly. And he continues, around Christmas, it always seems that there are 5 to 10 holiday selections listed in the lower right corner of a typical jukebox. Our hope is for Jingle Bell Blues to be one of those records.
He's going old
Right?
nostalgia.
Come on.
Yeah.
Billy Gibbons, Jingle Bell Blues. Check it out.
Bills on hot rods ring, making spirits tight. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a drop-top sled tonight. Woo! Oh yeah, come on, that's it.
Okay, dude, you're number 3.
I'm just a sucker for the old stuff. Charlie Brown Christmas Special was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Christmas time is here. Instrumental. I don't need to hear the kids singing. I just need to hear
Right.
that little riff. And it puts me in the Christmassy vibe. I got the vinyl, green and red.
Dude, that album, I like the whole thing.
Me too.
The kids sing it all. But you know what? I find it kind of sad. There's some of it that's not uplifting at all.
No, but I think that
I still
Christmas
like it.
is reflective. You know, it doesn't have to be Brian Setzer fucking
No, but that's my point. Like
Yeah.
with the John Lennon thing, it's
Like
got
it-
a down tone to it. This Charlie Brown Christmas album, and I love it. I think it's
hey,
great.
it's soothing. It's like a latte. You know what I mean?
and
It's,
I love it too,
yeah,
man.
yeah, fuck.
Great choice.
I number 3.
Yeah.
Gotta be there. Yeah.
My number 2, and the only reason it's number 2 is, well, you'll know because you know what my number 1's going to be.
Yeah, I already
The
know.
only reason this is number 2 is because, it's his first ever solo single. It's been done a bunch of times. It's on my list already. It's Run, Rudolph, Run. It's Keith Richards, Run, Rudolph, Run.
Right.
I mean, it's fucking sick. It's got Keith swagger all over it.
Totally.
You got Keith on guitar and vocals. You got Charlie Watts on drums. You got Ronnie Wood on guitar. You got Ian Stewart from the Stones on piano. Here's the quote from Keith. To me, it's the hippest Christmas song there is. Beautiful lyrics, a beautiful, joyful feeling about it, and it tells a story. Short and snappy. And what a great track.
Yeah.
The sound of it is amazing. He's referring to Chuck Berry, of course. That is my number 2. It's awesome.
Can't deny it. I mean, it came from great roots with Chuck, and
Right.
you know what Keith thinks of Chuck.
I prefer Keith's version, though. I like it a lot.
The song itself, it's not on my list, but it's
What?
Nope.
Dude, have you
It's
looked
not.
at your T-shirt?
I know, but it's not on my list.
I'm shocked.
And
I thought it was going to be your number 1. I honestly did.
No, my number 2 is probably your number 1. It's Elvis. It's the King.
You're doubling up on the King.
I'm doubling up on the King. Blue Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like you doubling up on the King.
Christmas without the King is really tough for me, man. Like that record is just so vital. This really epitomized his voice. Elvis.
Too. I'm still reeling from the Keith Richards thing.
There was no rules here. I went with where I'm going.
No room. Doubled up on E. No room
I didn't
for
stick to
Keith.
just rock music here, man.
Good Lord, I'm shocked. Okay, my number one, obviously, is Elvis.
Yeah.
The track is Got No Sleigh with Reindeer, No Sack on My Back. You Won't See Me Coming in a Big Back Cadillac. Santa Claus is Back in Town is my favorite track off this album. So it's written in 57 by Lieber and Stoller, who wrote a lot of Elvis's stuff.
Right.
And it was recorded by Elvis in that same year, 57. Yeah, and it's got that double entendre shit going on, right?
Yeah.
For the adults.
Yeah.
You know, Santa Claus is coming down your chimney tonight.
Tonight. Yeah.
I mean, like we already said, I could listen to this album and that's it.
Got no sleigh with reindeer, no sack on my back. You gonna see me coming in a big black Cadillac. Oh, Christmas time, pretty baby. Christmas and the snow is falling on the grass. Well, you be a real good little baby. Santa Claus is back in town.
What's interesting, I don't know if you know this, there's this guy called Spankox.
Spankox?
He does remixes of Elvis stuff.
Okay.
And he remixed a bunch of Christmas stuff. You might not like it. I don't know. Check it out. But I do. He does DJ stuff in it.
Yeah.
And amps it all up. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
And he also has a Christmas album with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. It's pretty sick too.
Huh.
So yeah, The King's my number one, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
I knew it was coming. I just didn't know which one. But just, yeah.
Because this one's really bluesy. That's
Yeah.
why I like it, right?
Yeah.
Like, you take away the lyrics, it's a great blues track.
My number one.
That's not Keith.
And it's not Keith. And I think you know it, but I
I
just-
already know because you referenced it earlier.
Would I?
It's the Ramones, right?
No.
Oh.
No.
Sorry.
But it's got kind of punk roots.
Oh, Bad Religion.
No.
Okay, that's the end of my guessing.
Band called the Pogues.
Oh, they've got really good teeth. Their dental plan is fantastic. That singer's dental plan has got it going on.
Fairy Tale of New York. I only hear this at Christmas, and the way that he sings it with her, like that back and forth, and the ska punky thing,
Sure.
and you got an accordion, and it's celebratory, and the bells are ringing, Glory Bay. It just makes me feel a whole completely differently. It's angry, and it's happy, and it's celebratory, and it's punky, and it's not Christmas, but Christmas.
You're a bum, you're a punk.
You're an old slut and juggler, and they're almost dead on a trip in that bed.
You scumbag, you maggot, cheap, lousy faggot. Happy Christmas, you're ours. I pray God it's our love.
The boys of the NYPD chorus still singing Go Away Bride, and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day.
I look forward to hear it. I know I'm going to hear Blue Christmas over the holidays.
Right.
And I know everybody's going to be totally appreciative, but this one's for me.
It's more obscure. Yeah,
this one's for Beau. This one is Beau.
This one's all you.
Yeah.
Okay, man. So let's do 3 honorables.
Okay, great.
I'll read some lyrics and you see if you can get it.
Okay.
You'll get it in 2 seconds. Ready?
Okay.
So you say you like candy canes? All the ladies do. Candy canes were meant for sucking, so don't you think about trying to chew.
What the fuck is this?
How about a little eggnog? I got a homemade recipe. You're going to get love drunk on my eggnog, even though it's alcohol-free.
No.
I'm going to stuff your stocking this year. Steel Panther.
Holy
The
fuck.
stocking song.
I forgot they had some Christmas tunes. Holy fuck. I have
You're like, what the fuck?
I'm going, what is this? Wow.
I couldn't resist throwing the Panther in. Oh, yeah.
Why not?
I'm gonna stuff your stocking this year. Gonna fill it up nice and tight. Gonna feel so good when I slide my gifts into it tonight. I'm gonna stuff your stocking this year. Gonna fill it up with all I got. Knickknacks and candies. Gonna hit your stocking G-spot.
I'm throwing the Ramones in right now because I just love it. Merry Christmas. I don't want to fight tonight. The most stressful time of the year. I get it. There should be many more songs written about this, about this making it through the holidays.
Yeah.
Classic.
That's a gooder.
Very important song in Christmas culture.
You're going to love this one. Not. They did a Christmas album. I don't know what tracks it's got, let's say 10, whatever. And every song on it kind of is a variation of We're Not Gonna Take It. It's
Okay.
Twisted Sister, Oh Come All Ye Faithful.
Oh yeah, totally. I've heard it.
It just makes me laugh. I just think it's hilarious because obviously they're doing it as a goof. It's nothing serious. But yeah, I threw that in as an honorable.
I got the Pretenders in here with 2,000 Miles.
Is that a Christmas song?
Well, it is, and they qualify it as a Christmas song because it's heavy rotation at Christmas.
Oh, it is, eh?
And it's
okay.
and it's about a distance relationship thing, and I think
Okay.
it's probably loosely based around December and Christmas.
Okay.
Chrissy Hind, her vocal, a cool voice, cool track, cool music at Christmas goes a long way.
The snow is falling down. It gets colder day by day. I miss you. The children will sing. He'll be back at Christmas time.
Have you heard her latest album is all Dylan stuff?
Oh yeah.
It's really good.
Huh.
Like her voice is so cool.
It's so
and
cool.
really suits his lyrics, right? Like you should check it out. Yeah, it's
Well, he
all
was cool,
Dylan
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True, but not everybody loves his voice, right?
No.
Her voice is cool as shit.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Oh man.
Anyway.
Another night in my veins, Randy.
It's really there you go.
Fuck.
Okay, my third and final honorable mention. I just saw a documentary on these guys recently, actually. I've always loved them. It's an all-instrumental Christmas album by The Ventures. Jingle Bell Rock, yeah. Ventures are fucking deadly.
They have a sound, man. Like it was just
really cool.
Walk, Don't Run, right?
Yeah, Walk, Don't Run,
yeah.
Pipeline.
Pipeline, yeah.
Yeah, so I threw them in there. Yeah, Ventures, Jingle Bell Rock.
Okay, I'm putting this in there. You're
As
going
he
to give
rubs
me
his
grief,
face. Oh, of course I am.
but
Mariah Carey. Oh, God, no.
it's not Mariah Carey. I got to say this because I mentioned her already. She's married to Vince Gill.
Oh, you're going to Amy Grant me?
I'm Amy Granting
Oh,
you
my
right now
God.
in the thing.
Isn't once enough?
Well, I know. But it's something that brings out this one side of me that I'm not afraid to expose on the show.
Maybe you're a Christian and you don't know it.
I like the idea of the song,
Okay.
and it's called My Grown Up Christmas List, and it was written by David Foster. And
Okay.
the way she sings it, she added a verse, and her voice and everything. I like hearing this song.
Cool.
It does something to my soul that just kind of. I'm just throwing it in.
You didn't help by mentioning David Foster, by the way.
I know.
That didn't help me at all.
I know, but it was just. Hey, I'm just throwing it out there that this piques the heart a little bit.
And everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list.
Man, you're surprising me a lot, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, I look forward to Christmas music. That's the thing.
Me, I do too, dude.
But Mistress for Christmas wasn't going to make my honorable mentions.
Come on.
Because it's just not going to
Amy
happen.
Grant does?
It's-
This is a rock show.
hey, there was no rules.
That's right.
And I said, at
Hey,
Christmas,
this show has no rules.
Yeah.
You mention whatever you want. Music's
Yeah.
music. You mentioned Merry Xmas, and so I had that down.
Yeah,
Jeff Beck, Amazing Grace. How about that?
I know. It's on there.
And Charlie Brown I had down because you mentioned it. You know who came to mind too is Jose Feliciano. Feliz Navidad.
I want to shoot myself when I hear it. It's
But
like
his
grandma got run over by a reindeer,
Right.
and
That song I'll give you, but he does a whole album and it's all his. I like his thing. I just want to mention Steve Perry put out a Christmas album this year called The Season. So if you're into Journey, his voice
I
sounds
like
great.
his voice, man.
Well, you'll like it then, man.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of standards, and he fucking knocks it out.
Did we have him on our top rock vocalist? Because he should have been there.
I appreciate him, and I like some Journey, but he's not making my top.
Yeah, he
10.
didn't make mine either, but I think about his voice, and that really was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah. Crazy how he just dropped out.
Yeah, unbelievable.
People don't realize,
story.
too, there's 3 Journey albums. The first 3 don't even have him on it.
Yeah, right, because
It's
Sean
great. It's
started
Greg Raleigh
that
and
yeah.
Neil Sean from, they came from Santana, so Greg Raleigh was doing all the singing.
Yeah.
Those are good, actually, but they're overlooked. Anyway, that's a rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, man. That's it. That's all.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah.
that was fun.
I'm done. I'm spent.
I'm spent.
I'm spent.
I'm out of beer. Okay, man. So I just like to say to everybody who follows us on the socials, who's push play on any of our fucking shows, thank you very much. We do this because we think it's fun, but we want people to listen and watch, obviously. That's why we have cameras and mics.
Trees.
That's right.
Shit. Yeah.
And we're going to do our best to bring you more cool shit next year. So let's do the politically correct thing and say happy holidays. Is that what we're supposed to fucking say? Happy holidays.
There are no
Happy
rules.
New Year.
There are no rules in tonight's show.
Merry
fucking
Xmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're out of here. Happy New Year. Peace out.